First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Well, good morning. This morning is brought to you by caffeine, sarcasm, and rage.
It's going to be a really interesting 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, 30-ish, you know.
Yeah, 30-ish. Anyway,
Yes.
It's Friday. It's been a long, short week, but here we are. It's Friday.
Oh,
What was that? Did
yes.
did he just put up Tony the
Yeah,
tiger?
he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's bring it up then.
Yeah, we might as
There
well.
he
So
is.
this
So
is
this-
circulating.
This is circulating on social media. I don't know where it's come from or what evening party he was having, but there's our Prime Minister.
There he is.
Tigger the tiger. Or
That's right.
Tigger.
That's right. Hopefully his spidey senses are not tingling. There we go.
Take that.
Vaccinated.
Take
Get
that, Pierre.
vaccinated.
Take that.
Winnie the
So-
Pooh somewhere is wincing.
I guess it's better than the blackface, so.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know, but I think a lot of people are going to have fun with that one.
I was gonna say, like, it's out there, so go ahead and look it up. Like,
Yeah.
there's just so much material there. I'm not even really sure where to begin. My brain just kind of freezes because it's like,
Speaking of politics, I guess last night, the Chamber of Commerce had their
Yes.
one and only debate that's going to be happening for this campaign.
stealing
Anyway.
our thunder.
Only 3 candidates took part in the virtual debate, which is really kind of sad because it's not like they had to come somewhere. They could just Zoom it in. So there we go. So that was it last night. We're actually going to be airing the full debate today at 1 p.m. So if you want to watch that at 1 p.m., we'll be putting that on Facebook for you and also on the site. But coming out of that, we have the latest polls coming from 338 Canada.
You have to acknowledge my math too.
And we will acknowledge Heidi's math too, because 338 Canada doesn't include the independent candidate here for the Sioux, where they should really, because I mean, if you're including the Liberal candidate, you should include at least one of the candidates that are actually here. But do we have that, Mike?
Oh, there's a problem.
It should be there.
No problems, only solutions. Keep talking.
Yeah, okay. If we don't have the graphic, I'll just read them for you. So Ross Romano, PC, coming in at 40% right now.
Okay.
NDP, Michelle
McLeave Kennedy, yep.
not doing bad at all at 29%.
Oh,
So we
wow.
still
Look at
got
that.
a week to go. She could be a very tight race between those two. Liberals, 15%.
For a guy that's not even here. Like, and who? Well, that I don't want to shank my own story, but 15%. What? I was joking with Craig that must be the collective of people that form his composite image.
So there you go. The Green Party 4%, the New Blue Party
Okay.
2%, and we ran the math, right?
Well, because I said, well, you know what? What about Naomi Sayers? I
Yeah.
mean, she's running.
That's right.
And Craig told me that, well, they don't reflect independence in the polls. And I was like, well, then do the math.
Yeah. So it's 10%.
She's at 10%.
So that's not bad
Just
either.
fine.
So, you know, I'm sure she can. I think the Liberals. That's not right. It can't be right. Anyway, so there you go.
Well, if you follow my theory, the boat.
Yeah. Oh, now
Okay, a really big boat came through the locks. A really big boat.
There we go.
Look, there we go.
I wouldn't mind going on a vacation on that thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
it
pretty
wouldn't even
nice.
really be like being on a boat, would it? Like, it's just a big, huge, moving chunk of landmass.
Yeah, but you see all the scenery, and you're on Lake Superior. It's the biggest lake in the world.
Okay.
You know, it's pretty nice. I
Very
wouldn't mind
cool.
doing the one in Alaska. Alaska would be kind of cool too. But
Now, did this boat, in fact, go through the locks as
Yeah.
it passed from? Okay.
Yeah.
So now that, to me, would be more interesting.
yeah,
to
well, we
watch
didn't have
it.
a camera at the locks to see it, so
don't
someone
have
sent us that video.
We don't have a camera.
Carmen, actually. Carmen BCG
Oh, Carmen, no disrespect intended. I'm sorry. No,
sent us that video because that's where he lives at the point. So it just passed his house. And there you go.
I'm
So-
a bit of a mouthpiece today. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you said you did give us a warning
I
at the
did,
top of the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
So.
If you're sensitive to, sarcasm and edge, this is your opportunity to shut it off now because it's Friday and I'm kind of like at the end of my week.
Okay,
so.
well, you know what, Heidi? I'm going to make your week because the weather forecast is just for you.
Woo,
And you're going to like it.
good.
You're going to like it too. So I have that coming up. We also have pets. The Humane Society
Yeah,
are here.
yeah.
We don't
we'll
know
have a
what
little
if it's
furry
a cat.
friend. No, I prefer not
dog.
to know.
So we'll have to
know?
wait and see what's coming up there. But
I
first,
mean, as long as it's not a Komodo dragon, like
Yeah,
I can make
those are
nice
cute,
with just
though.
about
They can be
anything.
cute.
Well, yeah,
Little
cute just
lizards.
before they bite your hand off.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a moment as
Oh,
well
that's right.
because
Sorry.
Grocer for Good, which many of you will know is very near and dear to my heart, they have a gala coming up. I just love to say the word gala because I'm so excited. I already have a dress and shoes. The Come As You Are Gala in support of Grocer for Good Ability Development Program, a very worthy cause, now a formally registered charity. You can support them in so many different ways, but certainly supporting them by attending this gala, which will be fun, Saturday, June the 11th. Tickets are a modest $40. There'll be fabulous food, live entertainment, a silent auction. As well, next week, one of the coordinators, Kimberly Seabrook, will be on the show to talk about it, as well to advise, if you have items that you'd like to donate to the silent auction table, please, do tune in next week. I think she's coming in on Thursday. She's prancing smartly in Sudbury earlier in the week. So,
Okay. Something to look
yeah,
forward to.
definitely worth supporting. They provide relevant and meaningful employment for individuals who, are on the autism spectrum or maybe underemployed by virtue of other challenges or perceived disabilities that they manage. So yeah, come
big
and see
gala
me in
coming
my
up.
dress.
The
Woo!
big spring ball, can we call it? The spring ball and dance.
Oh yes.
Anyway, let's get to the news, and I'll have the weather coming.
All the news, and I will do my best
go.
to not be sarcastic while I'm reading it. Okay, but I won't try very hard. Okay, because right off the top, I'm going to talk about this debate. So certainly, all of the candidates are, talking about the contributions they have made, they hope to make, they want to make. Pick me being the overall message, which is, that's politics. There is an election, of course, as everybody is aware. June 2nd, advance voting opportunities are available at multiple locations throughout the city. I believe the Station Mall has an area. There's the Canadian Bush Plain. There are a lot of different places. That is, of course, posted to our website at SiouxOnline.com. So if you want to go and cast your ballot early, if you're already decided, then get out there and put your mark on the ballot. Yes, so we did have some people turned out. Let me see here. Who did we have? Ross Romano turned up, Michelle McCleave Kennedy, independent candidate Naomi Sayers, the Green Party hopeful Keegan Gilfillan. Now, the Liberal candidate Liam Hancock did not attend. Blue Party hopeful Shane Pankhurst did not attend. And pardon me, the Blue candidate did not attend either. So this was actually held at Algoma University. Yes. We are giving equal airtime. Craig told me we're supposed to, so keeping in mind that I'm still learning the ropes as, a hard news reporting journalist. So we have been dutifully posting their various positions on issues that are relevant to the community. So keep your eye on our website at SiouxOnline.com. Certainly if you have any feedback, you have some things you want to discuss, I'm going to invite you to pop that into social media. I would like to see it robustly filled with chitter chatter for us to discuss. So yeah, we'll move on from that anyway. Liam Hancock, where are you? Heidi's theories are being supported by your continued lack of presence and the fact that his picture is not even on the Liberal website anymore. It is on like the main page, but when you click on his name, a sea of red. I know, right? Craig just gave a thoughtful, Okay. What else can I tell you? Okay, so end of the school year. Summer is upon us. There will be children riding their bikes, scootering about, doing their thing, rollerblading, skateboarding. Helmets, okay? Helmets are not just important by virtue of the fact that they can save lives. It's actually a law. So if your kid needs a helmet, you don't have it within your financial means to get them a helmet. There are some agencies locally who have banded together to form Sue Helmets on Kids. You do have an opportunity through this cooperative collective to get a free helmet for your child. Now, this is posted to the website. It's also floating about on Facebook. I did contact them yesterday, and their events coordinator called me back. Sue Helmets on Kids, all lowercase, all one word, and Sue is spelled S-O-O, so SueHelmetsOnKids.com. You can go there and click on the button that says Request a Helmet. You can call 705-998-2624 also to place your request. It is important that you place your request in advance because when the event formally culminates on Thursday, June 2nd, so 6 days away, it will be held at the Roberta Bondar Pavilion parking lot between 4 and 7. Individuals who have pre-ordered their helmets will be able to collect them there at that time. If there are any left over and you just happen to hear about it late and you show up on the 2nd, if there are any helmets left over, Alexis, the events coordinator, did say anything that's left over will, of course, be given to those who do attend. However, it is strongly recommended that you pre-request your helmet in one of the two ways that I just gave to you. All right. In other news, a Hamilton resident is now out there spending my money, and I've had just about enough. Leah Murdoch-Jerricks from Hamilton. Yes, just claimed her $60 million Lotto Max prize. Good for you. Yes. Special check presentation was held at Woodbine Entertainment's Trackside Clubhouse in Toronto. She purchased her $5 Quick Pick Lotto Max ticket online at olg.ca and is now the largest Lotto Max jackpot winner so far to have purchased the ticket online. So she recalls seeing an email from OLG the morning after the draw indicating she'd won a prize. She said, when I see OLG emails in my inbox, they normally say I want a free ticket, but this specific email looked different. Yep, okay. And when she logged into her account, saw the prize amount, she said she was suddenly calm. I didn't know what to do next. Well, really, what would you do? What would you do, Craig?
Just I don't know.
Like, that's one heck of a winner.
Yeah.
Ganya, right? So anyway, she said one of the best moments was when Leah and her husband told their children the life-changing news. She said it was seeing all the shock on their faces when they realized that they get to enjoy all the excitement without the responsibilities. However, she said, my husband and I realized the responsibility of this win immediately. Huge blessing. We are very aware we have to use the money wisely. $60 million. I think you can go a little bit nuts for a little while, but yeah,
for a little while.
You know, I think you've got some leeway there. Yeah. Anyway, yes, certainly, despite my my edge, congratulations to Leah and her family, and I hope that you spend it a little bit frivolously. All right, we're going to go over to Craig now to tell us some more news about the weather.
Well, before I do that, there are people who win like the Powerball in the U.S., like 120 million, and then like 5 years later they're broke.
That's impossible.
I know.
How
I don't
could
know
you
how
be
they
broke?
do that. I know.
Wasn't there a guy in the Sioux who won a significant amount and then just spent it
Yeah.
all riding around in a limousine and staying in hotels?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what's in Ramada Inn? Okay.
In the Ramada Inn. Fantastic.
All right,
Okay.
let's talk about weather. Right now we're taking a live look outside. Better than yesterday. If you remember yesterday, we couldn't see the river because of the fog. We do have some patches of fog this morning. That's all lifting by noon hour. We're going to see a mix of sun and cloud today. Eventually, those clouds are going to thin out and give us a half-decent Friday evening. Let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast for today. And we are looking at clouds right now. Temperatures around 7, maybe 9 degrees here in town. 15 degrees for your afternoon. However, there is going to be a northwest wind, and that's going to kick in sometime this afternoon. Going to make things a little more chilly out there because it is going to be around 30 kilometers an hour. And then that wind is going to push that cloud away, leave us with a mainly clear overnight tonight with 7 degrees, only dropping down to 6 degrees for your overnight. And then the weekend. And the weekend's looking really nice for Saturday, even Sunday, even though we could see a thunderstorm. But it's next week that we really turn on the heat. And I'll tell you just how hot we're going to get coming up. Heidi.
Well, I think we need a graphic for breezes. I mean, when it's gusty winds, you have like the curly lines. Well, why didn't you use it?
Well, because it's the wind, right? So.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to remind everybody that we are going to take a break to check in with our generous sponsors. When we come back, I do have a team member, Laura, from the Humane Society, with two special friends. I'm excited already. And so we'll also talk a little bit about Ray Liotta. As well, you know, factoids and conversation in our social media. So come back and see these two little guests. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. Yeah. Well, look who we have here. This is Georgie, and I didn't get the name of this
I
one.
have Pumpkin.
And Pumpkin. These are a bonded pair. Oh no, and they need a home.
Yeah, they've actually been at the shelter quite some time. When they first came in, they needed kind of extensive dental work. So we had to get appointments to have a fair bit of teeth. I just told you that I think between them they don't even have a full set of teeth, and they are a bonded pair. So it's and they are very old too. So
Do we have a ballpark?
we have Pumpkin's 14. She wants to come see you.
Hi.
And Georgie's 11.
Hi. Oh yes. Oh.
They are fixed. And I mean, due to their age, they are bonded. You know, we would potentially even look at a palliative foster home for them.
Well. Oh, look at them nuzzling. This is okay. So in this moment, I am surrounded by puppy love.
And stinky dog breath.
Okay, and I just got a tongue in my mouth. Okay, most people have to buy me dinner, but that's okay. We'll permit because you're adorable. Okay.
She's definitely more of the attention seeker, as you can tell, and Georgie's kind of more quiet.
Well, but Georgie's like, nah, I'm resting here. I'm right here. I'm not moving. Aw. So, okay, so what kind of a home would be best suited to these two?
A quiet home, and especially one that's maybe used to smaller breed dogs, because they do have some of the kind of typical issues that we see in smaller dogs, especially when they're older, with like some incontinence issues.
Oh,
so
no.
somebody does have to, especially with this old girl here, somebody has to be a little bit tolerant of that.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh no, come on.
And of course, somebody that's willing to take them both on.
Yeah.
They are quite attached to each other. They came to us
Sure.
because their owner was moving into a home and could no longer care for them.
Aw,
So-
that must be so hard.
They had an adjustment period, you know, where they were a little bit sad, but they love us now, as you can see, and quite
Well-
used to us. Isn't he a doll? He refuses to walk on a leash. He doesn't like leashes. He'll actually back his butt up towards you, like pick me up, just like a little dump truck.
Well, we got this like little bundle of joy here. Now, come on. Okay, so tell me then, like how, so obviously a house that doesn't have other animals would be ideal.
There was another dog in the home as well. There was a cat, so they've been around them before. So it would just have to be another calm, older pet that wouldn't mind. I don't think they would care about cats. They just want all the attention for themselves. So
I don't care about
yeah,
cats.
they just ignore the kitties.
Well, look at you. You're very ornamental with your tongue.
Yeah, the curls, like
Yeah.
almost like a Pomeranian curl.
Hi. Oh,
They're not shy of new people.
hello.
They're definitely not kind of your typical Chihuahua demeanor.
Wow.
The first thing that she did when we came in was she wanted to go say hi to Mike right away. Yeah.
Look at Georgie's like, come on.
Yeah.
It's not all about you, Pumpkin.
She always gets all the attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just lovely. Okay, well, so again, you know, you go online, and I will be doing this up in an article, and I always put the links right to, if there's a picture available of them, I will put the picture up. So you can recognize these two lovely babies, and if you want.
And I mean, again, if people have concerns with the cost of an older dog with these guys, just because of the situation, we would consider a good foster home for palliative.
Okay.
So that's
Now, when you
something
say palliative, like for me, like immediately I thought, you know, they're sick. They're not sick.
They're not sick. It's just,
They
they're
need-
very end of life.
Yeah, they need a
she
home.
is more so than Georgie, but we understand the challenges of taking on a senior pet. So
I think I'd just like to keep Georgie with me at my desk.
isn't he a doll?
Yeah, just, you know. I mean, Pumpkin, you know, I mean, she could be Mike's dog. We could have station dogs.
And it's funny, for being the older one, she's definitely more active than Georgie. Georgie just wants to curl up in his little bed and get the attention.
The tongue is killing
Yeah.
me. I've never seen a dog do that before with the tongue.
Pomeranians do that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You learn something every day. Pomeranians curl their tongue. I can do this. I can't do that thing.
No.
So you go online. The forms are available that you can fill them out. The prices are all quoted there. Your website is very easy to navigate. And again, because they are a bonded pair and they are senior dogs, they're willing to kind of make a deal for the right home. So, Laura, once again, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And these lovely babies would be a suitable addition to so many lives. So, if you have room in your heart for two tiny dogs that combined don't even make up a medium-sized dog, definitely go online and fill out your form, and let's get the ball rolling here. All right, Craig, I'm looking for some more information on this gorgeous weekend that's coming up while I continue to love on the babies.
Well, Heidi, we're shaping up for a pretty nice day today. We're going to stay with some cloud, maybe a little bit of sun, and temperatures around seasonal. We should see an end to the rain. Actually, that's coming to an end now. You can see this on the map that we draw. This is a low pressure system, and again, this is all pushing towards the northeast. So there might be some lingering showers just around the shorelines of Lake Superior and inland, but all that is pushing away. And as it is, it's just basically mist at the moment. We'll take a look at the satellite and we'll show you that system right here. All that precipitation and moisture just pushing up and now pushing towards the northeast. This is what we're looking like for Saturday. Beautiful day for Saturday. And we have a high pressure system here. Now, I told you about this high pressure system earlier on this week and why it's going to influence our weather for next week, because it is pumping up some major warm air for the beginning of next week and should last till about Thursday, Friday of next week, where we're seeing temperatures around 25 to 28 degrees. So definitely feeling like summer to start the week next week. But this weekend, it's not looking all that bad as well. We'll take a look at the radar, show you just where that rain is right now. A couple of showers, as I said, just pushing off. This is the last couple of hours. We're pretty much in the clear right now, and we should see, we're going to stick with some cloud, but those clouds are eventually going to thin out during the day and give us a half decent looking Friday evening for sure. This is what we look like as far as temperatures go. Not bad, it's 15 to 17 degrees today, which is basically where we should be. And basically the same story right around the horn. We're all seeing seasonal temperatures or just slightly below seasonal temperatures, but we're gonna work on that for the weekend because this is what your 3-day forecast is looking like. 15 to 17 degrees again for today, mainly cloudy conditions. We're going to see a mix of sun and cloud for your Saturday, but temperatures not bad at 22 degrees for your Sunday. For most of Sunday, we should be okay. We see a little tiny system coming in late Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, could give us a thunderstorm, maybe a little bit of a shower in advance of that very warm air coming in for Monday. I'll tell you that coming up on the 7-day forecast. Heidi?
Oh, wow. When you've been loved on by cuteness of that level, there really is minimal time to recover. So hasn't dampened my sarcasm nor my edge, but certainly warmed my heart. We are going to take another commercial break, so you will hear from the Chamber inviting everybody to do all things local. Love local, eat local, play local, do all things local. Support the business community in this time of recovery. As well, you'll hear from Superior Adult Learning, encouraging anybody in the community who would like to make a contribution to the community. You always have the opportunity of volunteering with them. Be that person who is willing to make time to work one-on-one with an adult learner who is trying to reach some literacy goals. When we come back, I will pay my respects to Ray Liotta. We will do some factoids, and then we'll get into social media. So go fill your cup and come on back.
Imagine knowing about incidents, closures, and roadwork all before starting your trip. Ontario 511 lets you know before you go. You can get real-time information directly from the Ministry of Transportation, because the more you know, the easier it is for you to go. And spend the time doing the things that matter most.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
With over 45 years of experience, All Ontario Well Drilling offers hydrofracking and all well drilling services. Call 705-575-8088 or 705-257-9495.
Well, good morning and welcome back. And if you missed it, you're going to want to back it up a little bit because those were two of the cutest little dogs I've ever seen. I will be, as I said, writing an article up about them. So if you do have room in your home for two lovely mature dogs that are a bonded pair, go ahead and fill out your application. Okay, so yesterday, in case you missed it, once again, Ray Liotta did pass away. He did pass away in his sleep. He was 67. Ray Liotta, I think, is probably, in my opinion, one of the most underrated actors of my generation. He has appeared in more films than you probably are even aware, certainly with Goodfellas being at the very top of my list. I've watched that movie so many times. I know most of the characters like they are friends of mine and can pretty much recite the dialogue forwards and backwards in my sleep. So very, very tragic loss in my opinion. He does leave behind his fiancée, J.C. Natolo, and he does have a 23-year-old daughter, Carson, with his ex-wife, Michelle Grace. What's interesting about Ray Liotta, in my opinion, is typecast traditionally as a tough guy in so many movies. He did say in an interview that, the exact opposite was actually quite true, is what he did indicate, that he'd never been in a fight at all except for during sports, and really that was just the kind of pushy, shovey stuff that happens at the kid level. So he also was surprised at how busy he was in this last phase of his career. He said, "It's weird how this business works because I've definitely had a career that's been up and down. For some reason, I've been busier this year than I have in all the years that I've been doing this. And I still feel I'm not there yet. I just think there's a lot more." So certainly, again, a tragic loss in my opinion. I did actually, this is interesting, when I lived in Toronto, I was walking down Yonge Street one day, and I saw him walking towards me with a little baseball cap and a leather jacket, and in that moment you thrill because you want to rush up and you want to say so many things, but, he's entitled to his downtime as well. So, Ray Liotta, I love you, and you are going to be so missed. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm going to get all teary.
Great actor, too. Like, he's one of those actors that, when he's doing his dialogue, it's like it's just coming out of his mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's relatable, right? Like he's not, he was never could be billed as the traditional pretty boy, although very attractive. So really, in those moments, you have to have the chops. You have to be able to bring the performance. And certainly, his performance as Henry Hill, the mob informant, real life mob informant in Goodfellas, brilliant film. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, come on. You can't even watch this show anymore unless you go and watch it this weekend. So
67 too, very young.
Yeah, 67. But if you're going to go in your sleep, right?
Yeah,
No foul play suspected in this moment. He was in the Dominican Republic filming a movie. So certainly, like I said, if you're going to go in your sleep in the Dominican Republic, sounds like an attractive option.
Yeah.
So yeah,
sure.
Too bad, really too bad. So.
All right, factoids.
Factoids. Okay. May 27th, 2013, a report was published saying how many musicians were frustrated with fans filming gigs on their smartphones. Jack White and the Yeah Yeah Yeahs had both put up signs at their concert asking people to leave their mobiles in their pockets. What's interesting to me about that, and I will localize it because Craig's always challenging me to localize it, a few years ago when Jerry Seinfeld was in town, I went to see Jerry Seinfeld, and brilliant, great stand-up comedian. And I did try to film some of it on my phone, and then when I looked at it later, his face was blurred out through the whole thing. Audio was very clear. I had great seats. His face was blurred out, and somebody had suggested to me that it's a blocker. It's a technology that some people can whip out.
Huh.
Did she, eh? See, so I'm not
That's
just making it up.
interesting.
And Mike's a techie, so Mike would
That's
know. So
interesting.
it's accurate, right? I'm not just
yeah,
being.
when we were there, you couldn't see her. She's just like a blob of light. That was it.
Like you could see his smart little suit and everything, but you
Not
couldn't
his
see his face. No,
That's weird.
not happening.
But you could hear him.
Oh,
You could hear his...
clear as bell. Yeah, clear as bell.
Okay.
Okay, May 24th, 1994. The Eagles played their first show in 14 years when they played a show in Burbank, California. The 2.5-hour show ended with 2 encores, closing with Desperado. So, interestingly, so this was the Hell Freezes Over tour. I saw them on June 27th and June 28th in 1996 at the Molson Amphitheater, and a more brilliant concert I have yet to attend, and I've seen many. Of course, Glenn Fry, guitar, piano, vocals, Don Henley on drums and vocals, Joe Walsh, guitar vocals, Don Felder, guitar vocals, Timothy B. Schmidt, bass vocals. I have the set list here. It's amazing what you can find on the internet, but I remember it like it was almost yesterday.
When music was music.
Such a brilliant concert, and it was such a great evening. You know, just sitting on the grassy hill at the amphitheater. Yeah, okay, social media, okay. You're nudging me
"Shut up
out
now."
of my reverie. Come on, that's just mean. Okay, okay. Kim, am I supposed to say this? I might. I'll give her a chance to understand if she wants me to say something.
It must be good.
Well, it's good when you consider, you know, the bonding that women do. But yeah, it's always good. Jim Whitty, Good Fried Eggs morning. Yes, still with the plays on words. Oh, she says, if you like. Okay, so then I'm just going to bring this out right now. So, you know, as some women will do, I think some men do it as well. You know, when you do go out for the first couple of dates with somebody who's new, you know, Kim and I always had this system set up where at a certain predetermined time, I would call her and I would say, Kim, something has happened, which gives her the opportunity to say, oh, is it an emergency? Or, you know, and then if it is an emergency, she's got a graceful exit that doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. So
Okay.
A little bit of subterfuge, but so, you know, the lovely man who is her partner now, the first time I saw him, I said, he looks like Ray Liotta. He does. He's got like the black eyelashes, you know, and the piercing blue eyes. So there you go. It's a little bit of fun.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so.
Okay, carry on.
I'm not a piece of meat. Okay, Good Fried Eggs morning to you as well, Jim Whitty. Tony Mancuso, TGIF, everybody, with the sun
too.
coming up between 2 degrees. Huge
Great.
Salon. Have a great weekend. You as well, Tony. Steve Childs, GFAHYAHAGW. Good Friday, all. Hope you all have a great weekend. There's a bee, he's rocking the horns, and my second chance to trot out the sun and the Tlaxaland. Yes. Margaret McKegg says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Terry Matthews says, good morning, all. Good morning, Terry. Jen Buchan says, good morning. Have a great weekend, everyone. You as well, Jen. Have a great weekend. Enika, good morning, all. Have a great Friday and a fantastic weekend. You as
too.
well. Bradley, good morning. Looking forward to the weekend. Oh, yes, me too. And he's got his fingers crossed. Okay. Tracy Faye, Justin's costume could have been worse. He could have been dressed up like Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's true.
Yes, yes. Okay. Joseph Bertrand, good day. Enjoy the weekend, all. Good day to you, Joseph. Have a great weekend. Bradley, our top story, a recent study shows that 9 out of 10 people who are afraid of hurdles never get over it. Steve Childs, offering an opinion. Naomi might do well. Well, and she might,
yeah.
right? Yes, okay. Bradley, I was recently fired from my job for asking if customers preferred smoking or non-smoking. Apparently, we're supposed to use cremation or burial at the funeral home. Judy O'Neill, good Friday morning. I hope you both have an awesome weekend.
You too.
You as well, Judy. Tracy Fay, maybe trying out for a remake of The Invisible Man. Maybe. Rick Sutherland. Good morning, all. Happy Friday. I wish I could have seen the cruise ship for myself. Oh, well, another time. Maybe the Lotto Max will finally accept my win request. LMAO. Yeah. Well, you know
Mine
what?
too.
And some people are fans of the big ships. It's, yeah, like, you know, so I hope I didn't minimize anybody's enthusiasm.
I mean, some of those ships are like cities, like floating cities on the ocean. It's like 5,000 people. All right, go on. Are we done?
No. No.
Sorry.
All right. Jim Whitty, morning, Invisible Man, and he's sending that out to Brad. Kimberly, good morning, happy Friday. Good morning, happy Friday to you, doll. Bradley, Jim Whitty's, responding to Jim Whitty, good morning, sir. Lori Rains Aguano, have a fantastic weekend. Watch out for the meteor showers happening the 30th and the 31st. I forgot to talk about that.
Well, we got Monday and Tuesday.
Thank you, Laurie, for bringing that out for me. Tracy Fay, sad about Ray. He was one of my favorites too, Heidi. I know, when I saw that, like I literally yelled. I mean, I was alone in the lunchroom, so really it was kind of a non-event, but I was like, you know.
She could be heard outside.
Yeah, I did let fly with a few choice words, and Ray Liotta would have been proud of me. Marilyn Dunn, have a great weekend all. Have a great weekend to you, Marilyn. Woo! New viewer, Sharon Domich. Hello,
Awesome.
Sharon. Welcome aboard. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. She says, good day. Have a blessed weekend. You as
too.
well, Sharon. What a lovely greeting. And Kim, I think you may have joined late because I did talk about the gala at the top of the show. But once again, tickets are already on sale for the Come As You Are Gala, which is being hosted in support of the Grocer for Good Ability Development Program. It will be at the Canadian Bush Plage, also known as the Bush Plain Heritage Center. Tickets are a modest $40, including, you know, food. There'll be music, a silent auction, and Kim is coming on the show next week to talk more about it. So yeah, go get your tickets now.
Okay. Let's do the top 7 day.
There you go.
I told you we're going to see some temperatures close to 30 degrees on Monday and Tuesday. The weekend's not looking bad either. We're above seasonal, 22, 21 degrees. We do fall off a little bit by next weekend, but for the next 5 days, it's looking pretty nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, good. I really like it when the temperatures can peak while I'm at work.
Yeah, I know. No kidding, eh?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's just it. I told you, I have a feeling that's the type of summer we're in for. We're going to see the nice weather during the week, and we're going to see the crappy weather on the weekend. That's what it's looking like. I know. Anyway, I guess Mike says we have to say goodbye.
Well, yeah, okay, well, Mike. It's not all about you, Mike. Anyway, we are the Sioux's only local news show, and we have, let's go to black. Yeah, okay, we'll go to black. Anyway, I want everybody to, you know, like, follow, share, comment new names in the comments section. You know, get people aware that we do this Monday to Friday, starting at 8, and, you know, half an hour-ish. There you go. A little bit here, a little bit there. There was something else I was going to say.
Save
Can't
it for
be
Monday.
important, must have been a lie.
All right.
All right. Well, anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend doing whatever it is that you do. And we will see you bright and early on Monday morning. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Family owned and operated, A.G. Quinnell Well Drilling has been serving Sault Ste. Marie and surrounding area since 1968. For a free estimate, call 705-779-3909. A.G. Quinnell Well Drilling, available for all your water needs. 1944, Second Line West, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. A.G. Quinnell Well Drilling. Call 705-779-3909 for a free estimate today.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.